A star's fall from grace, the incident that shook the WNBA. The basketball world watched in shock. It was a routine game between rivals. The Chicago Sky, led by the fiery Chennedy Carter, faced off against the Indiana Fever and their rising star, Caitlin Clark. Tensions were high, but no one expected what happened next. Carter, guarding Clark aggressively, committed a hard foul. It looked bad. Initially called a common foul, the referees reviewed the play. The arena held its breath. The verdict came down, a flagrant one on Carter. The crowd erupted. This wasn't just a foul, it was a statement, and it would have lasting consequences for both players. The aftermath was immediate. Social media exploded. Commentators weighed in. The WNBA had a problem on its hands. Carter, known for her passionate play, had crossed a line. Or had she? Opinions were divided. Some defended her, arguing it was simply hard-nosed basketball. Others condemned the foul, citing its potential for injury. Lost in the debate was one crucial question: what would happen to Chennedy Carter? The incident became a flashpoint, igniting discussions about sportsmanship, rivalry, and the future of the WNBA. It was a turning point for both players, though in vastly different ways. For Carter, it was the beginning of a downward spiral, a series of missteps that would jeopardize her career. For Clark, it was a trial by fire, a moment that would ultimately solidify her place as the league's newest icon. The fallout: Carter's release and the silence of other teams. The Chicago Sky acted swiftly and decisively. Citing a violation of team rules and conduct unbecoming of a player, they released Chennedy Carter. The news sent shockwaves through the league. Carter, a proven scorer and fan favorite, was now a free agent. Many assumed she would be quickly picked up by another team. But as days turned into weeks, a deafening silence fell. No other WNBA team seemed willing to take a chance on the troubled star. The reasons for Carter's cold reception were complex. Some pointed to her history of behavioral issues, including a suspension during her time with the Atlanta Dream. Others whispered about an attitude problem, a difficulty accepting authority and responsibility. Whatever the reason, one thing was clear: Chennedy Carter's once promising career was in jeopardy. The silence from other teams spoke volumes. It was a clear message that talent alone was not enough. The WNBA, while a fiercely competitive league, also prided itself on sportsmanship and respect. Carter, it seemed, had violated an unspoken code. Her actions had consequences, and now she was facing the full brunt of them. A history of discontent. Carter's past shadows her present. This wasn't the first time Chennedy Carter's fiery personality had landed her in hot water. Her time in Atlanta was marked by both brilliance on the court and friction off it. There were whispers of disagreements with coaches, clashes with teammates, and a general sense that Carter was difficult to manage. Her talent was undeniable, but so was her temper. The suspension in Atlanta, stemming from an on-court altercation, had been a warning sign. At the time, many dismissed it as youthful exuberance, a byproduct of Carter's competitive fire. But the incident with Caitlin Clark painted a different picture. It suggested a pattern of behavior, a lack of impulse control, that could derail her career. Carter's defenders argued that she was being held to a different standard, that her passion was being misconstrued as aggression. They pointed to her on-court performance, her undeniable talent, as proof that she deserved another chance. But the damage was done. The narrative had been set. Chennedy Carter was a problem, a risk that no team seemed willing to take. The rise of a phenom, Caitlin Clark, takes center stage. While Chennedy Carter grappled with the fallout of her actions, Caitlin Clark was soaring to new heights. The young star, unfazed by the incident, continued her meteoric rise. She led the Indiana Fever to an unexpected playoff run, captivating audiences with her dazzling skills and infectious enthusiasm. Clark was more than just a talented player, she was a phenomenon, a breath of fresh air that the WNBA desperately needed. Clark's playing style was captivating. She was a walking highlight reel, draining threes from half-court, threading no-look passes and orchestrating the offense with a maestro's touch. But it was her demeanor that truly set her apart. Clark played with a joy and exuberance that was infectious. She was a fierce competitor but also a gracious winner, always quick to credit her teammates and acknowledge the fans. In many ways, Clark represented everything that Carter was not. She was composed, respectful, and seemingly immune to the pressures of fame. While Carter seemed determined to burn everything down, Clark was building something special, a legacy that extended far beyond the basketball court. The league has changed in so many ways, almost unrecognizably. What was once a straightforward path is now a maze of challenges and opportunities. For Chennedy Carter, this transformation has been both a curse and a blessing. You see, navigating this new landscape requires not just talent but resilience and adaptability, and well, not everyone makes it through unscathed. Yet through it all, the essence of the game remains, the passion, the drive, and the unyielding spirit of competition. In the end, it's this spirit that defines the league, no matter how much it transforms. As we delve deeper, we see how different choices lead to different outcomes. For some, the path taken leads to triumph and accolades. For others, it results in setbacks and lessons learned the hard way. It's a stark reminder that every decision carries weight and consequences. The real question now is, can Chennedy Carter rise above her own challenges? It's not just about talent or skill anymore, it's about resilience, determination, and the will to change. Only time will tell if Carter can rewrite her story. Professionalism isn't just a buzzword, it's the backbone of any successful career in sports. It encompasses discipline, respect, and a commitment to excellence. For athletes like Carter, understanding and embodying professionalism can be the difference between fleeting success and a lasting legacy. So, where do they go from here? For Carter and others facing similar crossroads, the future is unwritten. It's a journey filled with potential and uncertainty. The choices they make now will shape not just their careers but their lives. And in the world of sports, the next chapter is always the most exciting.